YouTube, hello! It is I, your cold leader, your cold father, your cold daddy Keronzi back once again. Looks like a little different. Again, in an effort of branching out in the kind of content I make. We done the SOP last time. This time, doing a reaction, and it's going to be the first of two at the very least, just to see how well I do this. Let's get for a format. Get everything kind of sorted and see what happens. And it's going to be... Now, I haven't watched anything on this one, and I should be good to not have to skip any of this one. That'll be relevant for the next video. Or for the next reaction. But it's going to be the Nintendo Direct, the 27th of March one. So the last one for the Nintendo Switch, apparently. This is gonna give this a caveat. This is with the knowledge that obviously the Switch 2 is going to be released this year in a few months. So I already know at least that going into it. But everything with the Switch 2 reaction and everything that's coming out from that, and commentary on what I know, will come into the next reaction video. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Very quickly, links down below. There's the Lord of Mix Merchant, there's my throne list. They help me out. If you're new here or a returning viewer, thank you very much. If you could click the subscribe, like, comment buttons. They help me out a ton with the algorithm and all of that jazz. In the spirit of Nintendo, we have the Legend of Zelda donation goals up there. That's probably going to get added to at this point. And down below, there is a sub goal for a Legend of Zelda cosplay you can contribute to, but only if you come over to Twitch and drop a sub and let me know about it. So that is that. Right. Hopefully this all works and I haven't messed everything up. Is this working? No. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Because, of course. Okay. Yep, we are in the Black Void. I'm hoping I can get out of the Black Void at some point, but we'll see. We're not going to sit here in the thing. I don't exactly have anything like a bingo board. I know some people do stuff like that, but hey, let me just make sure all of this kind of works.
Peggy 18.
A Peggy 18 right away? Okay. Ooh, that's loud. Let me... Actually, no, that's fine. I could turn you down, because I don't mind if my ears are getting blown out. Oh, we're starting off with a Dragon Quest game? This is a remake. Tale of Two Brave Heroes begins anew! See, I will shut this down. Oh, it's the... Okay. Right, I just saw in the timestamps. I can probably turn this up a little bit then. I'm liking the graphics. You see they're keeping with the kind of the 2D pixelation, which is pretty cool. It's Dragon Quest 1 and 2. 2D remakes, and that's coming out this year.
皆さんこんにちは。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます。 Interesting.
Interesting.
高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting. 高橋です。 Interesting.
A good showing for the start. Dragon Quest games are fairly popular.
最新情報をお届けします。任天堂 Switch 2に関する情報は
Okay, so they announced that there'll be a Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2.
最初にご覧いただいたのはスクエア・エニックスさんから発売されるドラゴンクエスト1
So obviously they wanted the
新たなキャラクターが確認できまし
I'm
た。
gonna mute that for the moment. They obviously wanted to not mix the Switch and the they're about to get into headlines for the next ones, but they don't want to mix up the Switch and the Switch 2 in the two things. They want this to be the focus on Switch games and everything, and then they want the Switch 2 to be its own focus and not take away from this, which, in all honesty, given everything that I know already, was a very smart move.
Escape from dire straits.
Until oxygen 0.
Oh, that's not good.
Help me. Please help me, Dante.
No sleep
Latest
for
entry
Konami
in
Date.
the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
This actually seems like a game I would really enjoy.
One step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launches on Nintendo Switch July 25th.
I think I would enjoy that a lot.
Unleash the supernatural.
I might have to play the first one. Oh, this looks... Persona? Oh, Devil Summoner. It's a new Devil Summoner game?
A classic Atlas action RPG returns.
Yep.
With remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But, unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
Yeah, so it's a Shin Megami
Demons can also
Tensei.
be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
Part of the
Pre-orders
Atlasverse.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Again, another one I would totally play.
Consume Darkness.
Consumed on no Eternal Darkness.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world. Where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings,
Yeah,
you
I
can phase
would
shift
play
and
this.
combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
Waka 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 waka
But
waka.
tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks. By consuming
Puck,
your prey,
be
you
hungry.
collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world.
Oh,
Experience a dark
that's...
twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch July 18th.
I would play that. Not necessarily on Switch,
The rhythmic march
but I will play
begins.
that.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Alright, but I
Play
mean,
your
they're
drum
just
to the
unknown.
beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward, while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon, build up your battalion to take on
Tatepon?
hordes of fierce foes.
That's a potato. A potato pon.
Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth.
Alright, I mean,
When Patapon 1+2 Replay launches
The-
on Nintendo Switch, July 11th.
the tune
Welcome
was
to
interesting.
Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Ooh, another story of seasons. Alright.
First cropping up on Nintendo DS, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
Of course, we see a farming sim.
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone.
To be honest, look, okay, the town's mayor, it just looks awesome.
Taking advantage of Zephyr Town's
But-
windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze. The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on Nintendo Switch August 27th. Pre-orders begin later today.
That's probably one I
on
was-
Nintendo eShop.
I will skip on.
自然豊かなそよ風タウンを舞台にした牧場物語シリーズ最新作をお楽しみに。続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Old tech. Oh. Okay. I was not expecting this early. Oh. Oh. Oh, she looks good.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Music is good as
Here,
well.
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Sorry. Alright, we'll watch it. I'm gonna come back to this actually.
She's She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Oh yeah, I mean, the controls look so much like... Ooh, a back jump? Nice, okay. The controls look so much, and they really do feel like they're like Metroid Prime.
As she explores the
Completely.
planet,
There's
Samus
not
is
much
learning
changed.
Serious and ancient powers.
Alright.
Psychic abilities. These
Interesting.
powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus? And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining
Metroid's
beyond
confirmed.
space and time are beginning to
Okay, that's basically a rehash of the first boss from Metroid Prime. Okay. That is an awesome looking suit.
今回も様々な試練がサムスを待ち
Sorry, I'm sorry. We gotta go back. So I just want to very quickly check some things. That was here. No, it's a little further in.
abhorrent alien creatures.
No, not that
be
far.
at its center.
Out here, I think. I just want to see what the lore is saying for these, because I want to talk about this very quickly.
Unexpectedly transported to. Samus must scan stone figures and other relics.
Ancient Lemorne sculpture carved from a single stone with identical dimensions to similar statues. A receptacle for a psychic mote is built into its forehead. Okay.
To carve a path forward.
This is probably just, it's going to beetle variant nest composed of hardened mud and clay. It is fragile enough that a single powerful blow would shatter it. Yep. Okay, do we have an actual release date? Coming 2025. Okay, so it's going to be sometime this year. Interesting. We'll just talk very briefly about this, in that obviously, well, one, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with this in terms of the storyline, because obviously we know that this is set between like the original Metroid and like Metroid 2, I think. So essentially the games that we've currently got out are on not two divergent timelines, they're on the same timeline, but there are two different points. Like the Metroid Prime series is set an earlier point in Samus's story, while we look at, say, Dread and where the story is going from there. And we know that that story is continuing, is obviously at the latest point in Samus's story. So they've given her these psychic powers in this game. Those psychic powers either have to be removed from her by the end of the game, which is feasibly possible. We see, obviously, in Metroid Prime 1, they gave us the Phazon suit and then took it away, which led in, obviously, the plot points of, like, creating the Phazon or the Dark... Oh, that's Dark Samus. We then had to contend with or that you then contend with in Prime 2 and 3. Spoilers, I've not well, forefront, I've not played Prime 2 and 3. I will be playing that before we get to 4, hopefully. I would like to. But we'll see. And yeah, so they either got to take away those psychic powers at the end of Prime 4, or if she keeps them, then there is a very good chance we would see a Prime 5, because everything, the continuity's got to kind of flow, right? They've got to reach a point where narratively in the story, she's reached the point up to the next game with the powers and everything that she has, so she feasibly cannot have these psychic powers. Anyway, yeah. We could just completely go over lore and everything like that on it. I could just dive straight into it. I like the look of this suit, though. This suit looks amazing. It looks so sleek.
さまざまな試練がサムスを待ち受けていそうですが、新たな力、サイキック能力によって広がる探索にもぜひご期待ください。続いてヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Ready to stir up some
Alright.
mischief?
A potion simulator.
Once upon a time, there was a
Very likely I will
coffee
play it.
shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest
Interesting.
potionista of the cursed cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of
Alright,
strange
this is-
elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch
Okay, it's
later
already out.
today.
Or maybe. That's a maybe.
Summon a spellbinding adventure. Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
Alright.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond.
It's got co-op built in.
Are you
That
ready for
might
a
be
spellbinding journey?
something to play.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this winter.
Oh, it's a Chucklefish game. Okay, if it's Chucklefish, that's probably going to be good.
And arcade
That
games
is probably
await.
one to pick up.
Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts.
Old
Then
man,
use its
it's
abilities
me.
to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets?
This isn't... great, you can jump into the Discord if you want and watch with me.
On Nintendo Switch this winter.
But that looked cool.
40th anniversary of
Sorry, what
Gradius
was...
with a collection of
What was that?
Eternal life of one. Use its ability to collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its ability.
This is just the direct one. It's not the,
Can you uncover
not the Switch 2 one.
Archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch. This
Eternal
winter.
Life of Goldman. Sorry, what?
Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this winter.
Just looking at that smoke genie in the background. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's fair, Gray. Just give me a moment. Let me just make sure I am on the correct one, because I'm fairly certain the one that you... Yeah, I'm not watching the Switch 2. Yeah, I'm not watching the Switch 2 Direct today.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius.
Because I think I'm going to run out of time.
Collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Light
I mean,
Force,
I'd play it.
2,
I play this, but I'm not
Gradius
great
3,
at bullet hells.
and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius Origins launches on Nintendo Switch August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necrodancer.
Oh,
Press the
Rift of the Necrodancer's
corresponding
coming.
buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future.
That was
Rift of the Necrodancer
that was a
launches on
Pizza
Nintendo
Tower
Switch
DLC.
later today.
Interesting.
Let's see what's in store.
Katsuma... He's not Katsumagori.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza.
Oh,
a brand new
Tamagotchi.
entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are
Didn't
stores
realize they
galore.
made games for
Design
Tamagotchis.
glasses at the eyewear shop.
I thought Tamagotchis were still just the
Polished
little
pearly whites sold
things that you had as a kid.
at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Be passing on that one. Okay, yep, new Pokemon game. Is this A to Z or whatever? Z to A. Pokemon ZA.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, Lumio City.
Oh, okay, well, we're going back
make
to
it
X and
easier for
Y.
people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
Oop, a Malamar.
Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here, but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City.
this.
When night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones.
Basically a battle royale Pokemon game.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution,
Miguel
some
Guadava.
Pokemon can
Oh, they got
power up
megas in
even
this.
more.
No,
You start at
Guadava.
rank Z and work your way up to rank A. Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure?
I'll probably give this a
Pokemon
look in.
Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
So I'm hoping that that gets a Switch 2 update and has it look like it actually runs well. Because I don't like how that's looking right now. It's looking very much like it suffers from the same issues that we had with whatchamajigga,
there.
Violet and
The game you're about to see
Scarlet.
doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see? Boop.
Me? That's
Just
not
press
me.
the button to jump through the ring. Boop. It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm? In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Okay, that's leaning into a lot of creators' abilities, like that they'll do blind things.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Paradise series.
That's
Rhythm Paradise Groove.
nothing that interests me really. 2026. Don't. Feeling old.
シリーズ完全新作のリズム天国ミラクルスターズが登場します。つんくさんがプロデュースする楽曲ももちろんたくさん収録されています。さて、どんなリズムを刻んでいくのでしょうか。どうぞお楽しみに。続いてはご購入いただいたダウンロードソフトの扱い方についてのお知らせがあります。こちらをご覧ください。
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch console and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any console you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Alright.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your console as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Wow.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards.
It's just Link
on
running through a field.
dedicated
I'm
management
fine, I think. Oh no, he's in Hyrule. He's running through a field.
And eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your console.
That makes it interesting if that works with families then.
If you have 2 Nintendo Switch consoles, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second console wherever and whenever you want.
Nope, he's
Just
on a
as
horse.
if you had inserted a physical game card.
I'm closing my eyes.
With
There we go.
virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 consoles.
Oh, it's only on 2
Local
consoles.
Communication with your second console is required, but only the first time.
Don't like that. I don't know why you wouldn't. Okay,
You can
family
also
members
lend
group.
out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
Okay, you can do that.
Family group
Cool.
members console via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose
Oh.
the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
Well, okay, that's
And you're done.
not as good then.
They can now play on their own console. You
Like-
can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual
No.
Game card.
No, that doesn't make it any. That's real bad. Wow.
スイッチでのやり取りはもちろん、Nintendo Switch 2とのやり取りも可能になります。バーチャルゲームカードは4月下旬の本体更新で対応予定です。それでは引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
I'm just gonna stop there. I like that idea. Excuse me? Shush. Keep it down back there. I like that idea. But that's so limiting. What? That you talk about that noise? Something fell off of a chair back there. It's fine. That's real limiting. I like saying, oh yeah, you can share it between your 2 Switch consoles. Fine, in close proximity. Sharing it with family, that's great. That is something that it should have. But it shouldn't be that you need to be local wireless. You've got your Switch family account with people who are out and about. You should be able to just share it with the people within that family. Even if it's still those 2 weeks. Those 2 weeks. I don't agree with those 2 weeks. But hey, it is what it is. At the very least then, it's coming back to your console. Like, if it's only being able to be shared with your consoles that you have or within your family, having it... It would impact purchase if they do that. I mean, maybe. I can see that. Also, I guess, say, if you have... I guess that the whole, like, 2 weeks for that then, if people want to do it. I see both sides, unfortunately. Yeah, like, I mean, like, if you had someone, say, in Japan on the family network on a Japanese console and bought a game from that network that isn't available in European or American stores, then they wouldn't have like they wouldn't be able to control the markets and everything like that, and you would get content that you shouldn't be getting, as it were. But I really don't agree that you got to be in the same location to share them. I think that you should just be able to share them within the family network that you have. That's my honest opinion. Like having them for 2 weeks, because it's not saying they can only be given to them for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they just have to go back and get the game back from you again. I don't know. Don't know whether I truly like that or not. I think it's a good idea, but I think it needs to be more robust than that. Are you reacting to the new direct after this one? No, I'm not. I'm likely going to do that a different day because it has now hit 8 o'clock. I am expecting Tatty and Atmos to arrive and for us to start doing a repo. We might find some more people for repo, but we may not. That's also if Tatty actually wakes up, because Tatty's not online right now. Oh, this is a collab, max back. Okay, well, high on life. Okay. Oh, game. What's that? Star Overdrive. That kind of looks cool. Another farming sim. That looks interesting. Walking a giant dinosaur. King of Meat. Looks weird. Ooh, Pilot Wings reference? Oh, that looks slow. Oh, another farming sim. Okay. How many farming sims do we need?
Uncover history once more.
On a beast indeed.
Remaster of Saga Frontier 2
is
venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
I think I've already seen pages for this on Steam.
Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale.
I may skip on this.
Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages?
No, they're being kidnapped.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later
Squinks.
today. Monumental adventures await.
Oh, Monumentum?
Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games.
Monument Valley 2.
Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover,
Alright,
and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first
I would play that.
Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today.
I'm sure. Aren't both of those on Steam already?
Help Noor
I'll probably
on her
play it.
journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
I'll have a look into those. They look cool. I would play those. Do like a good puzzle game. What are we golfing?
A
New
brand
golf
new
game?
entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo
Hot Shots?
Switch. Aim, game. Time your button press just right and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play.
If I can get more people to play, if I can get multiple people to play this,
And
yes,
get ready
for
to tee
sure,
off.
we will play golf.
Everybody's Golf
Golf.
Hotshots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
I would love to play that, I think. Oh, a Marvel game, okay.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight
Ooh, an
against evil.
old.
Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of
Sentry?
possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths
got
to
Storm?
overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the
Taskmaster?
Marvel Universe begins when
I'm not sure who that
Marvel
is.
Cosmic Invasion launches on Nintendo Switch this winter.
Does look good.
マーベルのスーパーヒーローたちがタッグを組んで立ち向かうマーベルコズミックインベージョンをお楽しみ
Wasn't expecting a Marvel game.
次が最後のタイトルになります
Oop, last
こちらの映
announcement.
像をご覧ください
How refreshing.
Alright, well, it's something using the Mii's. They enhancing how the Mii's can look? For this game, then?
Tomodachi Life.
Oh, Tomodachi life. Living the dream. Oh no. No, we're not living the dream. What the?
You pulled.
Oh, that's funny.
Glad it was just a dream.
約10年ぶりとなるシリーズ最新作友達コレクションワクワク生活が登場します映像では
10
海に
years.
浮かぶ島にミーたちの暮らす様子が見られました
Okay, so they were Mii
今回は
characters.
どんな人間模様が繰り広げられるのでしょうか今後の続報にご期待くださいここまで任天堂ダイレクトをご視聴いただきありがとうございます最後に新しいゲームの発表ではありませんがお知らせがあります宮本さんに紹介していただきます
こんにちは、宮本です。任天堂ダイレクトをご覧いただきありがとうございます。任天堂ダイレクトは2011年に直接お客様に任天堂の情報をお届けすることを目指して誕生しました。そして今では世界中のたくさんの人に見ていただいています。本当にありがとうございます。任天堂ダイレクトはこれからも継続していきますが、直接お届けするコンセプトをもとに新たな情報チャンネルを始めます。それは日替わりカレンダーのような任天堂トゥデイというモバイルアプリです。任天堂のいろんなイベントが確認できるようになっていて、任天堂のゲームやキャラクターに関するニュースとちょっと楽しいコンテンツを毎日日替わりでお届けします。
Okay, fair.
来週4月2日の任天堂スイッチ2ダイレクトの配信後からは、この任天堂トゥデイでもスイッチ2の最新情報を毎日直接お届けしていきますよ。 任天堂 Today はこのダイレクトが終了してから順次配信を開始していきます。任天堂アカウントがあればどなたでもお使いいただけるアプリなので気軽にダウンロードしてみてください。
Interesting.
私からのお知らせは以上になります。ぜひ任天堂 Today を使ってみてください。
本日のダイレクトは以上です。最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。
Well, thank you very much. Well, that was interesting. That really was. I enjoyed doing it. There was some pretty awesome things in there. The Metroid, I mean, first off, I mean, yeah, the Somnium Files, I need to look into that heavily. I will probably play Raido Remastered. Shadow Labyrinth, yeah, that's gonna be played. Yeah, Metroid Prime 4. I'm still on the fence about the Disney Villains Curse Cafe. Looked fun. You know, his potion making. I have a weakness for them for some reason. Witchbrook, we'll probably play that. I need to find some people for that one. The Eternal Life of Goldman, yep. Well, yeah, Rift of the Necrodancer. I mean, what's that? Oh, that's the Tamagotchi. I'm hesitant for the Legends. Legends are. Like, I mean, if they don't improve on the Scarlet and Violet engine, it's gonna have performance issues, isn't it? I'll probably give it a shot though. I know I need to do Legends Arceus. I haven't got that yet. We've gone over the game cards. Yeah, even more games. I've gotta go and get a list of the games for them. Then see if I can get them on other consoles and everything. But hey. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Thanks. I mean, YouTube, if you have made it to this point, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Like, that's really awesome for you to stop on by. We'll be leaving it here, YouTube. I will be recording my next reaction to the Nintendo Direct. The Switch, Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Hopefully, I'm gonna say tomorrow, because technically, I mean, from when I'm actually recording this, it probably will be tomorrow that I'm do this, the next one. But yeah, you know what I mean. Time is an alien concept. I don't even know when this is getting uploaded. This might be uploaded Sunday the 6th, in which I've done this yesterday, and it will be today, I guess, that I'm doing it. I don't know. Look, it'll be uploaded. We'll see. I'm just rambling. I'm just going to shut up. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let me know what games you're looking forward to from this. Be interesting to know. And well, yes. Like, comment, subscribe. There's the Lorbex commercial. There's my throne list. Stop by the stream. I'd appreciate seeing you here. And until next time, YouTube, may you stay safe in this broken masquerade.